Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I hope you're having a wonderful day and you're having an amazing week. And if not, then I'm so sorry about that. Everything will be fine. Don't stress up, okay? Now, thank you so much for clicking on this video again. Over here, we talk about all things fragrances. And if that is your speed, then please consider subscribing. In this video, we'll be talking about caramel fragrances in my collection so I can help you find out which one is more your speed. Are you ready? Because I am. So let's get right into this. Now, first perfume on the list is going to be Mughal by Lattafa. Now, this is part of their niche Emirati line, and it is so beautiful. I love this. This is one of my most. This is one of the fragrances that I really love in my collection. It's a spicy, woody caramel perfume, and it smells so good. This has notes, the notes will be on the screen as usual, but this has notes of pimento, cardamom. It also has notes of vanilla, caramel, cedarwood, musk. This 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10. But the thing is that the caramel in here is not super dense or super sticky. No, this is more of an airy caramel. So once you first spray this, you get the spicy notes. That's what hits you in your face at once. And then eventually, I think an hour in, that's when you start to pick up the caramel. The caramel comes through along with the vanilla. But in the base, you start to pick up the woody notes as well. This lasts really long. That is one of the things I love about it. I get about 8 hours on my skin, 8 to 9 hours on my skin with this on clothes all day long. It's not going anywhere. You wear this and go out, you still be able to smell it the next day. It smells so good and it lasts so long. And that's my favorite things about this fragrance. And it's such a compliment getter. This gets you compliments, but put it on. Don't put two sprays and be looking for compliments. Nobody is going to smell it. Spray it, okay? I really like this one. This is beautiful. Now, next on the list is going to be one that is really popular, Taskeen Caramel Cascade by Paris Corner. This is going to be your Bianco Latte dupe, and it is pretty close. In fact, I think it's really close because this and Bianco Latte gave me the same vibe. They both have that plasticky thing going for them, just that this is more plasticky than Bianco Latte is. This smells like Bianco Latte with more plastic, like I said before. Once you spray this, you're going to have to give it like 5 to 10 minutes for it to sit, for the plasticky thing to disappear before you start to get the real juice from this fragrance. It's going to be your caramel, honey, milk, vanilla. Is very creamy, it's very lactonic. I really like this, and it's beast mode. It lasts so long. You literally beg it to leave your skin. It lasts so long. It performs projection sillage good. This is 10 over 10 when it comes to that, but it's a plasticky thing that is a problem. So if you don't like, this is not a safe blind buy, honestly. I think you should sample this before you add it to your collection. Another thing is, I don't think the plasticky thing goes away with time, because I've had this bottle for almost a year now, probably 8 months or something, and the plasticky thing hasn't gone away. It has reduced a bit due to maceration, but it's still there. So I don't think it's something that is going to disappear, or maybe it will take a while to go away. I don't know, but I really like this, and I think this is a good one for the price. Third on the list, I mean, is going to be another Bianco Latte dupe. This is Cream Velvet by Khadlaj, and this is the best Bianco Latte dupe, in my opinion. I've tried Eclair. Eclair is nice, but I think Eclair is just there. Honestly, I think it's nice, but it's just there. It doesn't have much going for it. It's sweet, it's cute, it's pretty, all that, but it's not doing too much for me. Or maybe it's not just my speed. But this, chef's kiss. This is so good. This is everything Bianco Latte thought it would be, but without the plasticky thing, and that is why I like it. It doesn't have the plasticky thing that Bianco Latte has, and then it's more creamy, it's buttery, it's sweeter. You get the creamy caramel, the vanilla, the milk. Oh my god, the honey. Don't even get me started. This is so good. And then it also has licorice notes that adds this little extra. This is good. And then longevity, this is good. This lasts 12 hours on my skin, all day on clothes. Sillage and projection is pretty decent. This is really good. I love this one. It's my favorite Bianco Latte clone, though I haven't tried tiramisu caramel by Zemaya, which I heard people say is really good as well. But this so far, I love it. Between this Taskeen Caramel Cascade and Eclair, I would obviously pick this. Now, number 4 on the list is going to be Memories Gold by Superz Budapest. This is going to be your balsamic vanilla fragrance. Now, this is not a safe blind buy by any means. I recommend you highly sample this, except of course you like balsamic scent, then you will definitely love this. But if not, please and please sample. Please sample. The labdanum in here is very, very strong. It's very prominent. It's the first thing that's going to hit you in your face once you spray this. So if you don't like that note, don't even bother buying this because it's there. This is going to be, this is also a cream, this is a creamy lactonic caramel, but the balsamic, the labdanum adds a balsamic twist that is very, very prominent. This is really, really good. It has notes of caramel, vanilla, it has notes of milk as well. Oh gosh, I love it. I love it so much. But I do know that it is not a safe blind buy, but it is good. It is so, so good. Longevity, great. I get about 9 to 10 hours on my skin with this as well. Then on clothes is going to last you all day. Sillage and projection is pretty decent as well. It's really, really nice, and I think it's worth the penny. But don't blind buy it. Do not blind buy it. Then next on the list is going to be one that is a bit juvenile. This is Sweet Caramel, Sweet Sweet Caramel by Sabrina Carpenter. And it is going to be your chocolatey ambery caramel perfume. And it is good. I love this one. It's so sweet. It's so cozy. It's so warm. It's really, really nice. And I like the amber, the addition of the amber into this. And there's also patchouli here as well. They kind of mature this fragrance up a bit and stop it from being too juvenile smelling. So it's more of a cozy scent. And I think anybody would wear this. This is so, so good. I love it. I love it for layering. Though longevity wise, it's not that great. But I think 6 hours is pretty decent. I think since 6 hours is enough. And it lasts 6 hours on my skin. On clothes is going to give you 12 hours, no joke, 12 hours. Then sillage and projection, they are pretty decent. They're not doing too much, but they are okay for this fragrance. I think this is really, really, it's really, really nice. Oh gosh, I love how it smells. It's so warm and cozy. I love it. Really, really love it. It's so good. The next on the list is going to be another cozy one, but this is juvenile. This is Vanille Caramel by Ulric the Varens, and this is just plain vanilla, caramel, and sugar. That's it. It has notes of sugar and brown sugar as well, and notes of coconut, though I don't pick up that. But a lot of people say that they get plain coconut from this. I don't. This just smells like vanilla and sugar to me. Vanilla, caramel, and sugar. But it's very realistic. It's a synthetic, yes, that's right. It's a very synthetic vanilla and caramel fragrance that's cozy. It's something that young girls would wear. When I say young girls, I mean like teenagers, um, little kids. It's just very fun and cozy and warm. And I like it for days that I'm not doing too much or days that I want something very whimsical. I would just wear this. Is a perfect cozy scent, and it's perfect for layering as well. So if you don't want to wear it on its own, definitely layer with your other caramel fragrances or your other vanilla fragrances to elevate it and make it smell a lot better. It works great as a layering fragrance as well. It's really, really good. Longevity, I think 5 to 6 hours on my skin, and then on clothes is going to give you maybe 8 hours, 8 hours at most. Sillage and projection, it's not doing too much in those areas. It's not doing too much in those areas at all. It's just decent. Next on the list is going to be Empire Victor by Khadlaj. Now, there's a little story behind my bottle because I don't have the same one that most people have and rave about. And this is why I have the old formulation, the very, very first formulation. When this came out, this was the first formulation it came out in. And then a lot of people didn't like this and nobody talked about it. And I think the Khadlaj noticed that. So they went back to the drawing board and they elevated it. And I think that's something that I really admire about them. When they do something and they see that, oh, this is not working, they take it back to the lab and they fix it. And I think that's the same. I think that was a great idea. But this and the other one, I have this, but I've also smelled the other one, and that one smells amazing, and I see why people rave about it. But here's the difference. This is a very creamy, dense. This is caramel sauce. It is sticky, it's sweet, it's dense, it's sticky caramel, but it has a very skanky animalic oud, and I think that is what turned people off. The oud in here is so skanky and so animalic that, oh my gosh, you have to love oud to enjoy this. And even if you like oud, you have to like skanky animalic oud to like this fragrance. But honestly, I love it. I like it. I really, really do. No, I know that a lot of people don't like it, but I really, really like this. This is caramel, vanilla, and the skunky oud accord. I say skunky oud because it's like really skunky and a malik oud. But then the other Empire Victor is just lemon, vanilla, and caramel. And it is so, so good. It smells like a very creamy lemon, vanilla, caramel pie. It is just, it's gourmand. It's sweet. It's everything. And I get the hype. So that is the difference between my bottle and the other bottle of Empire Victor, and they both smell great. But the one for the, if you are to buy this because you want the caramel fragrance, definitely get the new formulation. I don't even think this old formulation is still in sale because I got this in like I think April of last year, April 2024, and I don't think it's still in circulation. I think they've taken it off the market or they finished selling it. I don't know. But if you're going to buy, make sure you ask for the new formulation so that you get the new one and not this one. Except, of course, you like really animalic oud or you see where you can sample it. I'd recommend that. So yeah, yeah. Longevity. This 14 hours on skin. Is you are going to beg it to leave your skin. You will beg it to leave your skin. Longevity it's good. Projection and sillage, you can't even layer this. That's how strong it is. Whatever you put this up against, it is going to go one to it. You're not going to be able to smell the next one. And I even think that it makes every other fragrance smell skanky. Honestly, if you put it together with any other fragrance, it starts to smell a bit weird. So you just have to wear it on its own. That's what I would tell you. This is good. Longevity, they won. As for the other one, I don't know. I haven't tested the longevity. I just smelt it and I really liked it. But I was wearing too many fragrances on that day, so I I can't remember. Now, next on the list is going to be salted caramel by Dua. This is exactly what the name said. It just smells like salted caramel. It's just salt and it's sea salt and caramel. That's all. It's just salted caramel. You made homemade caramel, and you sprinkled sea salt on top. That is it. Nothing else. Not there's. That's just all. That's all you're going to get with this. The name is what the fragrance is, and it smells so good. It smells really, really good. If you like salt notes, you're going to enjoy it. If you don't like salt notes, don't blind buy. Longevity is great. I think I got about 9 to 10 hours on skin, if not 12 on skin with this one. Sillage and production is really, really good. It's beautiful. I really like it, and it's great for layering as well. So yeah, next on the list is going to be Oud Mood by Lattafa. I think everybody knows this one. It is your rose, oud, caramel, vanilla. Is that vanilla? I can't remember. But there's incense as well. So this is your smoky, balsamic, incensey oud. There's resins here as well, and caramel with rose as well. It's really, really nice. I really like it. It's one of those fragrances that if you like oud, you'll enjoy it. If you like the oud and rose duo with a little sweetness and a little smokiness, you're going to enjoy this really, really well because of those notes. It's beautiful. I like it. But it's not something that I reach for a lot because I'm not the biggest fan of oud. I don't like oud that much. But this is one of those oud fragrances that I can tolerate and that I like. So yeah, longevity. I think I get about 8 hours on my skin, 8 to 9 hours on my skin with this one. It will last all day on clothes, projection, and sillage. It is pretty decent in those categories. The last but not the least is going to be Oud Ar Sayad by Oud Ar Zafaran. This is one of my favorite oud fragrances in my collection. Oh, it smells so good. It smells very similar to Oud Mood. They almost have the exact same notes, just that this doesn't have the incensey, smoky vibe that Oud Mood has. This is more of a and then the caramel in here is very, very present. It's a very creamy caramel, so that's another thing. It has caramel, it has vanilla, I think there's saffron, there's rose in here too, there's amber as well. I really like this. This is one of my favorite oud fragrances. Like I said before, it is so, so good. I love how it smells. It's amazing. Comparing both, I would say that if you didn't like how strong and how smoky and incensey this was, then this would be a good option for you because this doesn't have that smoke or incense thing. And both of them are inspired by Oud Bouquet by Lancome, of course. So if you didn't like how strong this was, you want something softer, definitely consider getting a sample of this to smell. Though I do know that some people say that they smell almost identical, but to me, this is softer and smoother. So yeah, definitely make sure that you sample both before you purchase. And that is the end. Sorry, I didn't tell you guys the longevity. This last I think this last 8 hours on my skin too, 8 to 9 hours on my skin too. Projection and sillage are great. It's really, really good. Oh god, I love how it smells. I just love it so much. It's so, so good. So yeah, I think it's one of those slept on oud fragrances. Not a lot of people know them, and I think a lot of our zaffaran fragrances are slept on as well. But yeah, that is all for today's video. If you watch up until this point, then please, please, please do consider subscribing. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you. See you on the next one. Bye.